Okay, we're gonna get started soon. I just wanted to get things up and running before things got started. Yeah. So, yep. Cool. Thumbnail's good. This needs to go to liberty or death. Done. Save. Okay. Let's see. Just another minute or so more. I probably need even that. Just a few minutes. So, I just had put up. I had just put part 8 up. It was all of like 6 minutes because I did one card and then I got distracted and had to go. Um, so I just recorded that and then put that up. So I decided I'd do some live streaming tonight, um, just to get things going. By the way, if you have not watched the Charlies, I recommend doing so. Great job, Dan. No enemies here for the publication of that. I was impressed with everything that went on with that. I U-boat definitely. Spoiler alert: U-boat definitely took the prize on that one for sure. I'm still trying to take that in because I haven't played the game, so I don't know. And I don't want to hold because I didn't play with it. I don't want to go against it, but it wasn't what I was expecting as a huge winner. I didn't see that. But obviously enough of us war gamers liked it enough, and it was done by votes, so I can't go wrong with that. It is what it is, and we're just going to keep moving through here. So let's go ahead and take a look at the current situation. We are on card 38, or will be on card 38. It could be a winner's quarters card. Um, I should be up to the next winner quarters card. I have winner's quarters cards, so I've got 3 more to go here with that. So let's take a look at our situation here. So the British, I can tell you right now, support does not exceed opposition period, and it does not exceed it by 10. Currently, support for the Brits, for the loyalists, is 11, and the opposition for the Patriots is 25. So this absolutely goes for the Patriots and the French right now. And the Brits have really taken a beating this game with the battles. They are way more than the casualties. Casualty wise, the Patriots are at 6 casualties, while the Brits are at 21. So there definitely needs to be some more movement on that one. Let's take a look at the Patriots. The French, I can tell you right now, the French absolutely have the winning condition, but I am playing it 2-player, so that means that both factions, so in this case the Patriots and the French, have to be on winning. So opposition exceeds support by more than 10, which we already indicated that. And Patriot forts +3 is greater than villages. Right now, it's equals, so they're not greater. So the last card, the Brits were able to take out 2 forts, which took them out of the winning condition right now, but they're not that far off. So I'm kind of interested to see how things go. Um, a, uh, the Indians definitely need, and they may actually use their cards, So we're talking about this one right here. So execute 2 free limited commands and 1 special activity in any order. Leader must be involved in at least one of the limited commands. Indians may trump Patriots, British or French, so they can do it all. And then all eligible to faction, or all factions to eligible. So this, I don't know if they really want to do that, but this would definitely allow to keep the Patriots from winning, because they could actually do a limited command. Now, one other thing I needed to player aids. Here we go. Let's pull this over here. So let's take a look at the leader capabilities for Brant, because one of these things have to be in here. Brant. Warpath removes 1 additional militia in the space. Okay. So to do a warpath, we can do any of them. So I could technically move, do like a march. Nope, march, because it's not available in FNI 3, level 3. And guess what? The French naval level is at 3. So definitely going down there. So hey, if you jump in, say hi, so I know you're here. So right now we have Brant, removes 1 additional. But first, before I do that, I need to draw a card, because if it's a winter quarters card, I can't do it, and it is not. So they can definitely do this. The FNI is at 3, so I can't use March. Scout. Allow war parties to move British cubes. Nope, don't want to do that. I honestly don't see. I guess I could move adjacent. Now, I got to look that up, to be honest with you. Because the leaders, I want to see what that means. The leader must be involved at least in one of the commands. Does that mean they have to do what their capability is, or if they just have to be there? If they're just a part of it. Faction play the bring may execute each command respecting. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so Brilliant Stroke. Let's see here. I did. It looked like it was event card, so that looked like it was Rule 5. So let's see what that says in Rule 5. Events. Brilliant Strokes. Cards held by. Okay. Executing fashion. Must execute. Okay. Does that mean they. See. A faction may play its Brilliant Stroke card, the event card. Okay. The faction with the Brilliant Stroke card interrupts the usual sequence of play by placing the Brilliant Stroke card over the played event card and executing the instructions on the Brilliant Stroke card. The Brilliant Stroke card says the play card. Okay. The faction playing the Brilliant may execute the instructions with no resource cost. Each command and special activity is independent and not limited to the actions on this card. All factions must move to... See, it doesn't say. Oh, kind of irritating. I want to do it because it's 2 free limited commands. And if I gather... Jeez, I don't know. FNI is up right now. And I'm afraid we're going to have... afraid we're going to have it, so... Must be involved. Well, I'm going to say that as long as they're part of, like, so... Brant right here is in charge. Where's that player A guard again? Here it is. Or does it have to be with this? I don't know. I'm gonna, because they have particular ones. They all have different ones for shift, but that's like the. I think. Yeah, I think when we play these cards, they have to be a part of it, but that doesn't mean they have to do what their thing is. Because this one would be a special activity, which I could do with any of them. Do I have any? I would love to march. Allow war parties to move British cubes. Indians move at least one party to adjacent province along with all war activated all along war parties. At least one British must. Okay, so I really don't have any. Yeah, I don't. Let's move this out of the way here. I know, I'm hemming and hawing here. Or no, what's this right here? Well, it cancels this card out here, so it cancels the current card out. So, Patriots free march and free battle in North Carolina or Southwest. Not going to matter. Or Southwest. Nope, there's nothing there to do. Indian free scout or march to North Carolina or Southwest. Then Indian, ooh, that might be something. Then Indian warpath or British free battle in that space. Yeah, see, North Carolina is not, it doesn't have anything with it. So I don't know. Problem is I would march, and then can I raid at least when we switch up to 3 provinces with adjacent underground war parties and opposition? Ooh, okay. Oh, adjacent up to 3 provinces. Okay, yeah. So I could raid here, and then move Brant in, because I think I can move the leaders anywhere. Let me just take a look for that real quick. I think I can move them anywhere. Leaders, special range. Can follow any units of its faction anywhere it goes on the map during the command. Oh, yep. Okay. So we are definitely going to play this Brilliant Stroke card. So we're going to move it, though, because it is going to go on top. Oh, it won't go on top. Okay, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to discard this card. So yeah, we're going to discard this card right here. Boom. And then, yep, I only have one resource, but so we are going to raid here. So we're gonna raid. Oh, geez, man, I tell you what, got a lot going on in Virginia. Okay, so we're gonna move. Oh, let me pay my one resource. Okay, so it's a limited command, anyways. So, what is it? Two limited commands and one special activity. Okay, so yeah, this is my first limited command. And so we're going to move this guy into here, and we're going to put Brant into here. And up to 3 provinces, move up to 1 adjacent war party, then select province, activate 1 underground war party to place a raid marker and shift opposition towards neutral. Well, that's going to do some real good here. So he is going to activate, and then he is going to adjust towards support, or neutral, actually, in this case. And then, so we already placed a raid marker. Perfect. Now he can do war path, activate underground war party, and remove 1 rebellion unit. So he's going to do war party. But what does he get to do? Because we have Brant. Removes an additional militia in the space. Sweet. Moves 1 rebellion unit. Okay, so he's already activated. So we get to send this back. Unfortunately, they don't go to. Ooh, wait a second. No rebellion units. Remove 1 fort. Activate. Cubes and forts are removed to casualties. Okay, so perfect. So we get to, so we can choose this one. So we're going to send this to casualties. And then this one just gets returned to available. All right. Okay. And so that's one. Well, that's one unlimited command and 1 special activity. And now we can do another. Yep. Okay. Good. Now we can do another. I think we might raid again. Actually. Where would I want to raid though? Ooh, yeah. Raiding would be good in. Yep, we're gonna. Oh, I don't have any resources, do I? Crap. I can't march. So I guess I'll gather. I already have my 2 limits here, but I can always move them later. Okay. So. Dang it, I wish. Okay, I wish I could do that, but I can't. So we're going to gather and get these. We're going to gather in the northwest, and I'm going to take both of these here and 1 here. Okay, so that will end. That ends card play, and that's everything because I used this Brilliant Stroke card instead. So that canceled that card out. So now the British have a good possibility. Place 3 Tories in 1 colony with British control. Well, we could do some stuff here with that. Okay, so we're going to draw a card, but it could be, nope, not Winter Carter. So British get to go first. They can place 3 Tories in 1 colony. See, I don't need to do that right now. I really, really, really need to get my naval pressure down because it's down here. So, how many available troops there? Oh, I got quite a few available Tories at least. So I think what I'll do is I'll muster in Charlestown, and that's going to be 1 resource. So we're going to muster. Oh, here we go. We're going to do. Yeah, I need to do this special activity. And then the Native Americans get to go next, anyways. So, we're gonna muster in Charlestown. Okay, so we're gonna do that there, and that's 1 resource taken down here. That drops that down to 4. And then, so what we can do is place up to 6 regulars. Well, we don't have 6 regulars, but we have 2. Oh, we have at least 2 here. So British regulars. Okay. So they're going into Charlestown. There we go. Because it's not a blockaded. And adjacent. Place 2 Tories in selected cities and colonies containing or adjacent to British regulars or forts. Well, it's containing, so I can place 2 British Tories. British Tory here. And a British Tory here. Okay, then in selected, and then in up to 1 selected muster space, including the West Indies, if we replace 3 British cubes with 1 fort. Well, yeah, we're going to do that. 3 British, and we're just going to send these guys back here. So, what did I just do? Oh, okay. I don't know what I just did. Oh, it was clear movement. Okay, that's not a problem. Okay, return to available. And then I've got to pull the fort down here. Okay. Forts here. Okay. Okay, then I can either skirmish or naval pressure, and we need the naval pressure. If FNN is greater than... Okay, so 0, then add 1, 2, 3. If is lower... If FNI is greater than 0, lower 1 level, and British moves 1 blockade to this. Okay, so this goes here, and then I can lower... which one do I want to go? We're going to send... we're going to send this back to the West Indies. Okay, so that frees up New York City. Okay. Awesome. Okay. So that's cool. And then this card. Yeah, it's Native Americans. They get a limited command. And now we can actually march. And we are going to march into Virginia. I want to march into Virginia or into... Yeah, I think I'll march into Virginia. Because if it's originating from, what is it, 1 resource per destination, the first, if all originating from Indian Reserve to the province is free. Move war parties into adjacent province. If destination is rebellion control colony, moving war parties plus militia there exceed 3. Activate among. So we're going to move 1, 2, exceed 3. So we're going to send 3 in here just to be safe. And that takes Virginia control out. Yes. Exactly. So we are going to end faction play. That was pretty quick. And we're going to end card play. Okay. Okay, let's see. Draw a card. I knew it. I knew it. It was coming up. Winner's Quarters. Okay. Let me get my Winner's Quarters card here just to make it easier. Okay, so what's this say? When this card turns up, stop, swap the player's cards, conduct Winner's Quarters immediately. Flood shift the balance. If Patriots or Indians are ahead in their second victory, that faction loses resources during the reset phase. I don't think they're tied, actually. So neither of them are ahead. They are actually tied. So that's a rare occurrence that's happening this way. So definitely that's kind of interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and start victory. Let's take a look. Hey Dan, how's it going? Hey, great job on the Charlies. Great job. I really enjoyed it. That was really fun. My students suffered the next morning, as I said, but it was worth it. I couldn't believe U-boat. Wow, that was insane. Made me want to get the game. Okay. Victory. So let's take a look at the victory conditions here. And the only one that would be says the French have hit it, and the Patriots. Yeah. So the opposition exceeds support by more than 10, and Patriot forts +3 is greater than villages. Patriot forts +3 is equal to villages. So, yeah, they don't win. So we're gonna go another 10 cards at least. So that's fun. Okay, now supply. Supply. So British cubes are in supply if they are in a space with a British fort or in a city with British control. Okay. British fort, British city. Okay, so I don't think I have much. New York. You know what? I'm going to definitely pay. Um, yeah, I'm definitely going to pay the one resource to keep them in New York. So we're definitely going to do that. The British definitely. Um, Not pay rent and shift level towards active opposition. Well, it's already active opposition, so that won't matter. Okay, Patriot and Militia Continentals are supplied if they're in a space with a Patriot fort or a colony or city with rebellion control. Okay, well, this guy is not in supply. Resource remove 1 for every 2. Nope, he's not going to go anywhere. Patriot control. Okay, Virginia's not in. Oh. And that's going to cause problems. So remove 1 for every 2. So we're just going to remove to available, return to available. And I think that's the only one that I have that is not in Patriot control. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. French regulars are in supply if they're in a space with the Patriot fort, or a colony or city with rebellion control. If not, move those units to the nearest space with a rebellion fort, or pay 1 with a rebellion fort, or pay 1. Okay. It doesn't say adjacent, it just says move to. Okay, so he is going to have to go up to New Jersey. I had a bunch of forts in there, and stupid thing. Yeah. So really, Virginia is the only one where I had units that were not in Virginia and Boston. Okay. And let's see here. If no villages, Indians place 1 villager in Indian reserve. War parties. If no, okay, we're done with that. War parties are in display if they're in a space with a village or in an Indian reserve. If not, pay 1 resource to move them to the nearest province with a village. So, province with a village. There we go. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do a leadership check. Is that on here yet? Oh, nope, not quite yet. That's redeployment. Okay, West Indies. French must conduct a free battle. There's no British show in the French West Indies, so that's not a problem. Okay, so now we're on to the resource phase. Okay, British forts plus population of non-blockaded British-controlled city. Okay, so we have 5 forts, so that's 5. Plus population 6, 7 for New York, 8, 9. So they're going to get a total of 9. Well, we're just going to move this up to 12. It's easier that way than clicking that time. So they get 12. Okay, Indians, half the number of villages rounded down, so they're going to get 3. We'll move you up to 3. Patriots, forts plus half the number of rebellion-controlled spaces, not including the West Indies, rounding down. So we have 3 forts, so we got 3, 4, plus it's half the number. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that'll be rounded down to 3. So they're going to get 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, in the French, after F and I level plus population of cities not British controlled, plus 5 if rebellion controls, which they do. So that's automatically 7. And are there any cities? Not British controlled. Not Norfolk. So we're 7, 8, 9, 9. Yep, 9. So the French are rolling in the dough. I think they were on 12. The French have all these resources, and they really can't do crap with them. So that's going to be 21. So they're going to be up here. Okay, sport phase. British goes first. Okay, reward. Loyalty. British may spend resources to build support in British colonies. One resource. Oh, that means we're on to support here. Okay. Okay, so I can spend 2 resources and get Boston back up. Yep, we're going to have to. So 2 resources, so I can delete that and then increase this to support. And that's 2 resources, so that's 1, 2. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we're going to spend 1 resource here. Support. And then, so we're going to do 3 more. Support. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, so that's good there. We're good there. I'm not going to do any more than that. Committees of correspondence. British pay resources to encourage opposition and rebellion. Controlled spaces with patriots. I think I have most of them already up there. Okay, so Norfolk. So I'd have to get rid of raids first, but so we're going to definitely go up 1 there on the opposition. Drop you down to 8. That's not British, or that's not rebel controlled. Yep, that figures all the rebel controlled. So that's all we're going to do for that one. This is not the final winter quarters card. We have a couple more to go. Redeployment plan. The first faction on the next event must make a leader change if possible. The first one is the Americans. They cannot change because they have Washington is their only leader. Yep, Washington is their only leader, so they do not change. Okay. Each faction may redeploy its leader marker to a space with the same faction's pieces are available. I think Washington's going to stay there. Lauren, I like there. Howe. Yeah, we'll keep Howe in New York. It's kind of historical. And Brant, yeah, we're fine there. Brant's fine there. The British may move pieces from available to unavailable. That's already done. The French naval intervention after lower FNI 1 level. Okay. Remove 1 blockade to the West Indies. Okay, so this one is going back to squadron, and it's going back to the West Indies because it can't stay. It can't stand the winter. Getting too cold up there. Okay, Patriot desertion. Ugh, this one's always annoying. Okay, let's see here. We remove 1 in 5 militia and 1 in 5 continentals. So I definitely, let's see, the continentals, how much? There's a chart that lists how. Where's that at? Oh, here it is. So there are 15 militia. So I got to remove 2. And who chooses the first one? Indians choose the first militia and first continental, then the Patriots move. Okay, so I have to remove 2. Yep, 2 militia, and the Native Americans get to choose first. They are going to choose Virginia. Return to available forces. And then we're going to choose this one. And continental wise, 14. 1 in 5. And there are how many continentals? 20. So I just need to remove 1. But the Native Americans get to choose. They're going to remove it from New York. Return to available. That really makes it a big difference. Okay. Tory desertion. 1 in 5 Tories removed from map. Let's see. How many Tories do we have? We have 25 Tories. We have, yeah, so we just got to remove 1. Who gets to choose? The French get to choose. Well, there aren't that many out there, guys. I'm just looking to see what I got here. Let's go ahead. Nothing's going to change, but let's go ahead and move it from Boston. Return to available. There we go. Okay, and then we return all of these. Forts are returned to available immediately. Cubes are remained until the reset phase, which is what we are at. So they will all go back to available forces. And then I can hit the winter quarters phase, and it resets everything for me. And I'm going to end faction play. All right. Next quarter, that quarter cards ends, and then we're going to end card play. And we're going to continue on. We're going to draw another card here. What are we looking at time-wise, just out of curiosity? Oh, only 37 minutes. Okay, first one up. Let's see here. Patriots may skirmish in up to 3 spaces. The only problem is, I've really only got 1 space, 2 spaces, I guess. Skirmishing. Skirmishing, skirmishing, skirmishing. What do we got here? Skirmish. Here we go. Oh, that's French skirmish. This is... I need to get some more forts out, I think. I can use the French to do that, though. I can use the French. Okay, so I have to have continent. Oh, so... But I can only do that in 1 spot. I could only do that in 1 spot, so that's not worth it. Who's next on the card? Oh, the French. Okay, so we're good. So we're going to definitely go with this command and special activity. We need to definitely get some. So I can read any space without active support or militia. Militia may not be placed in Indian reserve spaces or the West Indies. Okay, fine. Place 1 militia or replace 2 units with a fort. Okay, so we're going to go here in. I can do as many spaces as I want, but I need to get some. Okay, and we're going to head to South Carolina. So that's 4. So I need to spend 4 resources here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we are going to get a militia here. A militia here. Militia here. And a militia here. And then I am going to skirmish in the 1 space. And I'm going to, wow, I'm going to get rid of, this is going right to casualty box. Boom. Got it. Okay, so let's go ahead and end faction play. And then it'll be, yeah, so then it's the French. And they're going to muster. Yep. They're going to muster. Oh, this was supposed, oops, I did the wrong one. It's supposed to be this way. Okay, that was all screwy. Okay, this is the way it's supposed to go. Okay. Oh, I didn't get all the, let's just hit the move button. That'll take care of that. Okay. 1 colony or city with rebellion control or West Indies. Okay, so we're going to send it to South Carolina. And we're going to send 4 regulars. I've only got 3. So we're just going to take these 3. Okay, and then We are going to send these to South Carolina. Boom. Done. Ooh. And this will be how many? That's 2 resources. Well, the French have plenty of resources in this case. Then, if desired, in select colony or city, if the Patriots have 1 or more resources, replace 2 French regulars with a fort. We are going to do that because we have to pay 1 resource. It's going to drop it, but I want the fort. And so these 2 are going to go back to available, and then we are going to bring a fort down. Okay. Nice. We're starting to build up that southern. I just don't know what the Brits are going to do. Okay, and faction play and card play. And we are going to draw another card. Oh, it's a Native American first. Patriots move a quarter of their total units, rounding down. Wow. Cherry Valley destroyed by Tories. Patriots intimidated. So that's quite a bit. So how many do I have out? So I have 5 Continentals and... So that'd be 18. No. 17. So I'd have to quarter that, rounding down. Yeah, rounding down. So a quarter, so that'd be 4. I have to remove 4 units. Nope, they need to get... No, I don't want to do that. So they're definitely going to do a command and special activity. That's not a big deal. Removing 4... that's just removing them. They go back to 1. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to... Did I put any of them back? Nope. So we can march. And so we are definitely going to march into Virginia. This one will be free. So we're going to march here to... And I can't exceed... 3, yep, will not exceed 3. So we're good to go there. And then yep. So then we're going to Warpath. And so we're going to activate one of these, and then this one, return to available forces. Perfect. I'm very, very limited on resources for the Native Americans right now. So we're only going to do the 1. I don't think we're going to do any more than that. Okay. So then it's the Brits. What's the card next? So that's French. So the Brits are last. So they are definitely going to take the limited command. And then they are... Do they want to do... They could do the event. They could do the event if they wanted to. But they can skirmish up here and get rid of these. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, okay. So they are going to... And they've got some supplies. They're up to 7. So do I want to muster? No. I want to march. I need like a free march and something else. Skirmish 1 space or West Indies with British regulars. Okay. I feel like not moving. I don't think New Jersey is going to be a good move. Really, really don't think New Jersey is going to be a good move at all. I do have 5, so yeah, that might be a good idea. I've got forts all over the place. Regulars in any city that is not blockaded or an adjacent colony. So I could actually throw them in like North Carolina. Let's do that. I think that'll be a good idea. Yep, let's do that. So we are going to muster in North Carolina. think that'll be good. So we can put up to 6 regulars. So we're going to do all of them into North Carolina. Okay. Okay, so there's this one, this one. Then I can place up to 2 Tories, which of course I'm going to. Multiple 2. Then we're going to, oh, I forgot. Hit OK. And 2. Two Tories. See, the Tories are kind of useless in battle. They do help a little bit if you have a bunch of them, but they're not that big of a deal. And I'm not worried about that. So what I want to do is then in one selected muster space, replace 3 British cubes with 1 fort. I want to do that, and we're going to take these 3. We're going to send them back. Oh, dang it. These 3, we're going to send them back to available. And then we're going to take the final fort here, and we're going to put a fort in North Carolina. Then we are going to skirmish in one space, and we are going to send one of these guys to the casualty box. So that was where that one, so I could only do that one spot. So, oh, I forgot to pay that resource. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, so we're going to end faction play, and card play, and I always like to do it this way, draw a card. Oh, we're still in 77, 78. Wow. Got to be almost done with that. So the French is going to go first, and this one, the French raise 1 level, and then the French resources +3. I feel like I need to be doing something else with them. But I feel like I need to march before I can do anything. But I don't have that much to march with right now. Kind of spread out all over the map right now. Do have 2 to put in. Why don't I do that? So yeah, I think so. Because I think what I'll do is I'll muster in. Yep. Let's see here. I'm gonna muster in New Jersey. So we're gonna muster here. White pawn, and then we're gonna get a French regular and another French regular, and then we'll move the pawn to the side here. And I'm gonna have to pay for this here pretty soon. And New Jersey, we'll put it right there. I've already got a fort in there. I don't really care about that. My forts are okay. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to naval pressure. Yep, we're going to go, I think the French are going to help out. So we're going to naval pressure. So we are going to raise the FNI up to 2. And then removes 1 squadron blockade from the West Indies and places it on a city. And we are going to blockade New York City. And he becomes a blockade. There we go. Sweet. Blockade up. Okay, good. That's what I wanted. Okay. Oh, so that was a special activity in command. Who's up first? The French are up first. Yeah. So then we're gonna, yeah, so that's not worth it. Definitely not worth it there. Okay, so limited. You get a limited command. See, what do I get here? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's going to give me 2 cards. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that would give me 2 dice there too. But he has how? What is? Oh man. Ooh. I don't know. I don't feel like that's enough. Oh, I could move these two in from New York as well. But that still doesn't give me that extra. I need that third dice. I need that third dice. I need that third dice, and it's just not. It's not happening right now. I need the third dice. It's not happening. Okay. No, that'd be just marching anyways. Let's be annoying in Boston. Yeah, we're gonna activate this guy here. And then we're gonna put a propaganda marker in there. And then we're gonna lower the support by 1. It's just gonna be a little annoying there. Okay. Yep, that's it. So end faction play, end card play, draw a card. Oh, yep. See, we're here. We're on to that next phase, the 7980. So we're getting there. Okay, so this one. Yep, not a problem. I don't know if we'll take that card. I'm not too sure. I don't think so. The French would be -5. Okay, so the British go first. So they're not going to take the event. I don't. There's a reason for that. That's not that strong of a card. Either way. So we're going to do special event. Okay. So I think what we're going to do. Oh, I've only got one up there. But I could get rid. No, he's not active. I don't know. I don't. It's. So if the garrison would be just moving into cities, I'm not worried about anywhere right now. I think they're building up something in New Jersey for New York, but I'm still pretty done there. So March. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna. Just don't know where to march to. I'm out of bases, so that's good. I don't know why I don't have Quebec up. I need to get that up too. I don't know. You could just pass and give me 1 resource. Or I could take the card. But that just is a waste. That's really a waste. Are they next? Oh, what's next? Oh, yeah. I think. Yeah, they're going to pass. They're not going to do anything. So they're going to pass and they're going to get their 1 resource. Because I can do a lot more with a lot more resources. And these guys, here we go. So we are going to. Yep. So we're going to gather. So the French are going to gather here. And so we're going to take 2 of these guys and send them to return to available forces, and then we are going to take this village here, put a village there, and that's going to be 1 resource for that one. And then there's no rebellion pieces in there, so I can't warpath. I can't trade. Yeah, well, that's pretty good actually when it comes to that. So I've got some villages out here. So, oh, you know what? I might as well gather. So, yep. So I did that one, and now I'm going to gather again. So yeah, we're going to gather twice. So, and then we're going to take these two, and we're going to bring them in here. War party. There's one. Oop. And then we'll put him up here. War party. Ah, didn't want that, so we'll undo that. And then we'll go war party. Okay, there we go. So, so that'll be it. So that'll end card play and faction play. Oh, that took care of all that anyways. Okay, so then we're going to draw a card. Okay, so he is definitely going to take the event. And that's going to give them 6 resources. So he's going to head up to 13 resources. Is it? Yep, just 13 resources. Perfect. Okay, so he's got plenty of resources now. And so then it will be the French. Okay. The French have a lot of resources right now. I don't have any available forces. So maybe I will march. Yeah, let's go ahead and march. We're just going to send 1 to Philadelphia to get control there. So that's 1 resource, right? Yep, 1 resource. And we're going to send 1 into New York. And so that'll be another resource. Okay. We are good. Yep. Okay. So then we will skirmish. Yeah, we'll skirmish. Which is one reason why I moved this one into New York, is to get this guy to the casualty box. I'm telling you, the British are going to have to do something real soon here. They're going to need like an event card that has a free march in a battle. This is not good. The casualties are like way off. Way off. And that's what's kind of fun about the coin games is I play this again, and I probably will, but it'd be totally different. Totally different. So, okay, so at this point, we are going to end faction play and end card play. And I think let's do one more card. Yeah, not going to be a matter. Okay, so yeah, okay. Keep doing these skirmishes, but I don't know. I just don't have the resources. Okay, so that's how we're going to need to do that. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to rally. It's one resource per selected oh my god, seriously, one resource per selected. So we are going to we're going to rally in New York as well as Massachusetts. Not active support, and we're gonna do it in. We're gonna rally here, so that's 1, 2, 3. Ooh, no. Gonna have to do it 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have to get more resources. I'll have to do some persuasion here. Okay, that'll at least take care of that, I think. Okay, so we're gonna get a Patriot Militia here. Gonna get a Patriot Militia here, and we're gonna do a Patriot Militia here. Then, if desired, I can replace one. If desired, replace any one militia in any space containing a fort with a continental. Well, I have a fort in Massachusetts, so we are going to return that to available, but then get a continental out here. Okay. Yep, I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to do a persuasion. And up to 3 colonies or cities with rebellion control and patriot polices, including underground militia. For each colony selected, add 1 patriot resource and activate 1 underground militia. So I can get those 3 back. So let's we're going to end the faction just to get rid of those. So we're going to need to add, what is it, propaganda card? Or propaganda? Yep. Okay, so propaganda, and then activate propaganda. Let's go ahead and activate. Oh, nope, I'm going to undo that one. I'm going to activate this one down here, because if I put the propaganda card up here, it'll make it harder for them to change that. Okay, so that's going to give me 3 resources back. 1, 2, 3, right? Okay, yep. That's exactly what's going to happen. Okay. And, okay, so we're going to end that faction play, and then definitely not worried about this. So Native Americans are going to do it limited, and they are going to gather. Do they have resource? They have 1 resource. They're going to gather in Virginia. Or are they just going to march? Yeah, we're going to march because it won't take any resources. We're going to march into Virginia. Definitely. So we're going to 1, 2, and 3. So we're marching into Virginia. That didn't cost anything because it originated from the same province, from the Northwest province. So, yep, we're good. So that won't cost anything, and since it's I don't get to do the special activities. So, Okay, with that, I think that'll call it. Let me go ahead and end faction play, and we're going to do an end card play, and we are on 47 cards, so doing pretty good. So gonna call it for tonight. We're looking at hour and 5 minutes. Uh, so gonna go ahead save game. This will be card 47. And we are in the last phase of it. So we're going to save. Oh, that's 47, not 37. Okay, and save. Okay. And then we are going to call it. Thanks for everybody that showed up. If you like what I do, make sure you subscribe. Also hit the like button. It really does help out. It seems simple, but I try to always do hit the like button whenever I watch anything. So I will talk to you guys around, and hopefully, we'll get this done sooner or later. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.